Hi everybody, it's Nina Beachfront Bargains. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am an online reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Amazon FBA. If you are new here, make sure to subscribe. Today is going to be a weekly what's sold video for the week of June 3rd through 9th. So it's about halfway through June right now, and I will say that June has been my slowest sales month this year. I know I've heard a lot of people on Instagram saying the same thing, which makes sense because people are, they're out of school, they're on vacation, they're traveling, it's warm, they're outside. So I'm not worried about it. It's kind of hard for me to compare to like last year in June because I'm putting a lot more effort in now, so it's hard to compare my numbers because I was very, very part-time then. I'm still part-time now, but I was like very part-time then. So it's hard for me to compare, but it's okay. I know sales pick up in August because people go back to school, so I'm excited for that. Another thing to note about this week's sales is the week before this, I was on vacation. We were out of the country, so we didn't list anything new. We didn't have any listings ready. So we expected a decrease in activity because of that. And then in the beginning of this week, we didn't have stuff to list because we were just getting acclimated to being back home. So I did see a little slowdown in sales because of that, but I'm going to go ahead and give you my numbers. So for eBay, we did 316, and then for Poshmark, we did 437. If you see my previous what sold videos, I saw a huge decrease in Poshmark sales, so it was nice for Poshmark to be back, and it's over half of my sales, so I was super excited to see that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with what sold on eBay. So the first thing that sold was a pair of Nike, just plain Nike running shorts with the built-in underwear, and these sold for $20. These are like my bread and butter, my staple item. I could go to the thrift store at any time, usually pick up a couple pairs of these for $4, and I can usually sell them for $20 to $25. A side note, if you are picking these up, because I've had bad experiences with this, make sure you check the built-in underwear. I'm not going to say the things I found, but make sure you check that before you walk out of the thrift store, because thrift stores check to the best of their ability, but they just have so much inventory, so sometimes it's not too great if you pick that up on accident and take it home, so check those. Okay, next is a pair of BCBG jeans. And these were just like a boyfriend cropped light wash distressed jeans. These sold for $30. BCBG isn't necessarily a brand I pick up often, but this is, this is on trend. These are boyfriend jeans, distressed, all of that. And these sold pretty quickly too, so that was exciting. Okay, next is just an Abercrombie & Fitch tank top. This sold for $20. This was just like a cami tank top, a little floral pattern. Again, a really simple bread and butter item. Okay, next is a Lucky Brand men's t-shirt. This sold for $17, but this got returned to me. I offer free returns on eBay. I get maybe, 2 or 3 a month, so it's no big deal. But this was listed as black, but it was actually brown. And that's because I have a lister, right? And my lister goes based off of the photos, and to her it looks black. And honestly, it looks kind of black to me. So I need to make sure I'm double checking the colors because I can see the item in front of me, but that's okay. I'll relist it. That's no big deal. But I do offer free returns, especially when it's my mistake. Please send it back. So I got that back, and then I gave them the refund. Okay, next is a Prana tank top. This sold in like 3 hours. I was really shocked, but it sold for $16. It was just like a pink tank top. Okay, next is a pair of Talbot's pants. These are like a really pretty floral print. Again, Talbot's I think is a really good bread and butter brand to sell, especially if you can get it in larger sizes. Seems to do really well. Next is a Michael Kors dress. It's just like ruffled with cold shoulder. I swear, cold shoulder. It's very, very in. And Michael Kors isn't a brand that pick up all the time, but this is on trend, so it worked. And this sold for $25. I didn't have this very long either. Okay, next is a pair of Anthropologie pants. These are like orange crop pants. These sold for $31, which was the full asking price with the 20% off I always have on. And these sold within a month also. Okay, next, a Brooks Brothers top. This was just like a button-down, like dress shirt. I have a couple of these, and they're selling from like $20 to $25 each. But this one sold for $20. Brooks Brothers is a great bread and butter item to sell. Okay, next is a Harry Potter tank top. This was a Deathly Hallows tank top. This sold for $15. I love picking up like Harry Potter, Disney, Nickelodeon, just stuff like that people like to kind of collect. Okay, next is a Patrons of the Peace top. It's really pretty floral white tank top. This sold for $28. This sold in 24 hours. I mean, the photo just looked really good. It was like really bright, and the pattern was really bright. And it was just a really pretty top. So that sold super quickly. Next is a pair of Not Your Daughter's jeans. These were just like skinny leggings, cropped. They sold for $25. Not Your Daughter's jeans are great, especially also in larger sizes. I pick them up whenever I can. They usually sell, I sold them from $25 to like $40 usually. Okay, next is a J. Crew swimsuit. If you watched any of my what's sold videos, you'll see plenty of these. It's just a little one piece, and this sold for $20. Next, this is an item that I've had for a very long time. I don't know about you guys, but when I first started reselling, my fashion knowledge in general is very limited, which is fine. I'm not a fashionista. I'm not into clothes or anything. I don't know brands. I actually never stepped foot inside of an Anthropologie or a Nordstrom. I'm doing fine, but I used to get a lot of brands mixed up, like Rock Republic and Rock Revival are not the same thing. Rock Republic is sold at Kohl's. Rock Revival makes really expensive jeans. So this shirt was a Rock Republic polo. You can tell by the photo that it's old, but I had this for a really long time. I got an offer of $14 and I said, yes, please take it. So Rock Revival and Rock Republic, not the same thing. Okay, and the last thing on eBay is just a Loft tank top. This just sold for $14. Loft is like my bread and butter. So that's eBay. That was $316. So now on to Poshmark. I did $437 on Poshmark, which is very good. One thing I did do when I came off of vacation mode on Poshmark is I relisted a bunch of stuff. I think that helped a lot to bring attention to my closet, kind of refresh everything. Okay, so the first thing that sold on Poshmark is a Nordstrom tank top. The brand is Stray Heart, and this sold for $15. This had like a raw hem, so I think that helped. It's kind of on trend. But I took an offer of $15 on that. Next is a Mara Hoffman dress. This is a good brand, but this is definitely an older style and it had a little bit of wear on the front of it. So I took an offer of $30 on that. Next is something that I've had for a while. It's a Gucci top. It's like a vintage Gucci oversized Henley top. I had it listed for a little bit. I got a couple offers and I finally accepted an offer of $100 on it. I was very excited to sell that. Okay, next is a J. Crew blouse. This was just like a button down with some embroidery on the front. This sold for $18. J. Crew again is like bread and butter to me, especially J. Crew button downs. Next is a cloth and stone top. This sold for $20, but I had a case opened against me. I I don't fight cases on Poshmark. I just let them return the item. That's totally fine with me if they have a problem with it. So this was actually returned to me and it will be relisted. Okay, next is a Free People dress. This was from liquidation.com a while ago. This sold for $45. It's a really pretty maxi dress. This had a decent amount of attention on it, and I think I relisted it a couple times, but just waiting for the right buyer to purchase it. And now that it's summer, these kind of dresses are perfect. Okay, next is another J. Crew swimsuit. Again, just bread and butter for me. This is a pink and yellow one, and it sold for $24. Okay, next is a Bowden skirt. I love picking up Bowden. It usually sells pretty quickly for me. This sold for $20. This was just a green skirt with some embroidery detailing on it. Okay, next is a little bundle of one bralette and a crop top. And this sold for $30. It was a Victoria's Secret bralette, and I have tons of these. And then it was Astoria crop top. So I sold that for $30. I don't sell many bundles, but when I do, I give a good discount usually. Next is a Michael Kors dress. It's funny because I was just saying I don't pick up Michael Kors very often, and then I sold 2 Michael Kors dresses in this week. But this sold for $25, and this had a really pretty floral pattern to it. Okay, next, these were cute. These will be perfect for the 4th of July for someone. BDG, which is sold at Urban Outfitters, shorts, and they had like American flag print to them. They sold for $22. These got a decent amount of attention as well. Okay, next is another Brooks Brothers top. This is another button down. This is a dress shirt button down. This sold for $30. Again, Brooks Brothers is really great to pick up if you can find it. Even like basics like a button down will do well. Okay, next is a dress, and the brand is Parker, which is a brand I've never found before, but it's a good brand. And this sold for $50. This was a full price sale. Whenever I get a full price sale on Poshmark, I'm like, are they going to cancel? They didn't cancel. So that was super, super exciting. This was silk, so I think that helped too. That definitely makes a difference. Okay, and then last was a Anthropologie top. The brand was Postmark. I actually wore this top in one of my videos. It was really cute, but it sold for $28. Postmark's a really great anthro brand to pick up. They're always striped, but their tops are always really cute. So I would pick that up if you could. And that is it. Yeah, that's it for Poshmark. So that's a total of $437 on Poshmark, $316 on eBay, for a total of $753 for the first week in June. So that is it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.